really takes us back in time. This view right here. See this style of building here, square brick style? This is Chicago School. This is the classic Chicago architecture. You'll see this north side, south side, west side, everywhere. Inspired a bit by Prairie School, the Frank Lloyd Wright style. Long, low lines, red clay colors, just like the prairie. A little bit of contextualism before we had contextualism. Right? Now the thing about Chicago is it is built on a swamp. The whole city is on a wetland. That's why we had so many rules about buildings. The ground was so soft. In fact, the first folks who came up from New Orleans tried to build, and their buildings would just sink. In fact, they called the soil gumbo. It was so soft. We had to invent a totally new foundational system, which we're still using today. The foundation of our buildings, it's a big concrete square with interlaced steel beams that displace water. The buildings are quite literally floating on the land like boats. And this is where we invented the skyscraper. It's kind of wild, but when you're innovating, right, when you're solving problems, you end up creating brand new stuff. Now before we were building up, we were building out. And that is where you get the Merchandise Mart. Just about as out as a building can go. There's the same square footage of space in the Mart as there is in Sears Tower. It's just horizontal. About 25 American football fields of space in there. Until 2008, that building had its own zip code, literally its own neighborhood. And if you get a chance, you should try to take a CTA train, an L train, out of the station in that building. You go between the buildings of the Loop. Really unique view of the city, old view of the city, especially beautiful at sunset. Also, Thursday through Sunday, you can see the largest digital art show on Earth, right here at sunset. So actually might be happening soon. It's called Art on the Mart. It's exactly what it sounds like. We just project a gigantic show. There goes the train again. So cool. Onto the whole front of the Merchandise Mart. And people come here to watch it. Oh, look at all the people. This is the jetty. It's my favorite section of the Riverwalk. Mixed use. We love that. Piers for fishing. The projection system for Art on the Mart right over it.
Damn, you can fish
And
over
here,
here.
these are my favorite part.
They
So
must
these
have been done
stainless
clean that
steel
rib up. She
poles,
said you
they're
can
on
fit.
floating
You can
pontoons
fish over there.
with riverbed.
So they must be done clean the
We
river up.
rolled the river. We took away the habitat, the riverbed.
How can you fish with all these boats going through here? That's-
These are called fish hotels.
Your line gonna get.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask her about that. Ask her when we get ready to get off.
Birds build nests. I saw a
Did she
beaver
say you
here
could fish
2 weeks
on the
ago.
river?
So cool. We're experimenting with
forget.
these all up and down the river.
I know one thing. I'm going over there and eat. I'm be eating on the river.
This is the party section of the river again. So of course,
Yeah, I
it's
got
time to
home.
talk about Frank Lloyd Wright. The prairie style architect. He was a total nutbag, you guys. He's really interesting. He flew a flag above his house that said world's best architect. Love that confidence. He wanted to build a mile-high building back in like the 30s.